Everybody, I'm gonna let some more people get in here real quick. All right, everybody, welcome in. I'm Corey Miller. I'm sports reporter for our digital team. I'm here in San Jose. Blues Sharks game 2 tonight. We're outside the Shark Tank. I've seen a few Blues fans walking around. It's obviously a huge game here. Blues got to get a split in San Jose to stay in this series. Let's walk around a little bit. You guys got questions, put them in the comments there. I'll answer them as we're walking around. Let's see if we can find some Blues fans. If you're wondering, you saw those palm trees. It's about 70 degrees here in San Jose. Not too bad. Mod Hicks is watching a live stream here. Thank you. It's the Sharks' little tailgate area they have before the game.
Once a year?
Everybody hanging out. I saw some Blues fans in here earlier. You guys Blues fans? The TV station in St. Louis. We're on Facebook Live right now. Are you guys from St. Louis?
I am, yeah.
You're from St. Louis?
Yep.
Lifelong Blues fan?
Absolutely.
Where are you from or in St. Louis? Where'd you go to high school?
Chaminade.
Chaminade, okay. So you're Ben Bishop's alma mater in the last round.
Yep.
So did you guys come out here just for the game or you live
We
here?
live in Sacramento.
You live here. Well, yeah, I had to come down for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your prediction for tonight?
3-2 Blues.
3-2 Blues? Who's your guys' favorite player?
I'll go with Tarasenko.
Tarasenko? He's got to step it up tonight.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. There's some Blues fans. A lot of Blues fans around here not exactly make the trip, but they're based here in California and it's just too close to pass it up. They got to come check out a game. So he mentioned Tarasenko. That's going to be a huge key to the rest of this series, and that's really kind of all we've been talking about the last 2 days. Tarasenko, one shot in game 1 of the series, and from your star, you can't just expect that and then think you're going to go on and win. So a lot of questions about Tarasenko. He's their star. He's got to show up. We talked to Braden Shen in the locker room too. He said it's not just on Tarasenko. A lot of the big name guys on those first 2 lines got to start scoring. All right, we're back. I think I lost network connection there a little bit. Outside the SAP Center, the Shark Tank. Saw a comment in there, they can't take stupid penalties. Right about that. All the talk about how good the Blues have been, not taking penalties, well, that went out the door in game number 1. They had that 5-on-3, that long 5-on-3 that the Sharks capitalized on. They hung Binnington out to dry quite a bit in that first game, and they know it. They owned up to it afterwards. I mean, Jordan Binnington's been on fire, but he can't save everything, especially those breakaways they give up and those 5-on-3 chances. Can't expect any goalie to weather that storm totally. Let's see if we can find any more Blues fans. Well, I'm posted here waiting for some more Blues fans to come by. There were a lot the first game, actually, especially up near the press box. When O'Reilly scored his pretty nifty goal, we just saw everybody in front of us kind of rise up, and I'm looking at Ahmad Hicks, our sports reporter. I'm like, oh my God, we can't believe, like, they sat all the Blues fans in the same section. It was pretty cool. The Shark Tank, one of the most intimidating places to play in the NHL, and it's for a reason. In there last night, it's not quite as big as the Enterprise Center. It's pretty similar. I think the Enterprise Center is just a little bit bigger, but it's loud. It's really loud. They're opening like pregame show, get you fired up, and it's a loud environment. Got a question down there. Do I feel if San Jose is behind the Sharks the way St. Louis is behind the Blues? Well, I'm starting to see the like geographic layout up here of San Jose kind of being in the Bay. I watched a local news broadcast for about an hour the other morning. Saw Giants highlights, I saw A's highlights, I saw Warriors highlights from the night before. And that was the same day as Game 1 of Sharks Blues. No coverage at all. Nothing. And I couldn't believe it. Hold on, we got some Blues fans here real quick. Blues fans, there's a local TV station here on Facebook Live. Let's get a Let's Go Blues. Go Blues! They're heading in. Back to that question. But we've been walking around San Jose here for the last few days. And, I mean, there's some spirit here. I don't want to knock on them too much. But not like walking around St. Louis and you see all the blue. It's definitely not the same. Once you get inside, the crowd's rowdy, and they know what they're talking about. You see a lot of different player jerseys out here. It's not just all the stars. They're passionate, but, you know, just overall city vibe. I would say we got San Jose topped in that category. Now we just got to even the score in the series. Some more Blues fans getting in line to go in.
They have them set up over here.
For about an hour and a half from puck drop. I got to say, the puck's going to drop here at 6 o'clock. It dropped at 5 o'clock on Monday, and that's, I got to tell you, that's the way to do it. Instead of the 7 to 8 o'clock puck drops we're used to back in St. Louis, these 5 and 6, it's really nice. Lisa Kelly, let's go Blues, let's go shark hunting tonight. Sharks there. Desmond asking me if San Jose's in Cali. Yeah, it is. It's just an hour south of San Francisco and Oakland. And about, gosh, it was about 5 hours north of San Diego. I think that was where our connecting flight was. So, yep. Approaching Northern California here. Oh, I just see another Blue fan getting their picture. There. With a Barrett Jackman jersey on. So, the shark mouth here, if you watch the games, you know that's what the Sharks come out of as they're hitting the ice. We got a blow up one out here. Got another TV live shot going on over there. So when we were doing interviews today, Blues aren't very worried that they're down 1-0. They've been down a lot of times this year. They've been down by a lot this year. Heading into January, everybody knows the story. Last in the NHL in points, battled back, made it to the playoffs. So their backs have been against the wall before. Coach Berube, the team just kind of follows his lead. He's pretty strong and cool and confident throughout it all. And nobody's really wavering in their belief that they can get this done. Although, man, they really need this split in San Jose. I know they've been road warriors all season long, but this is the Western Conference Finals, and you need every advantage you can get. You don't want to play that Game 7 on the road here in San Jose. Sarah saying, I don't feel the hype there is as it is in St. Louis. I mean, they're fired up, but they're not fired up like we are in St. Louis. I'm going to be honest there. Look for some more Blues fans. Time to play Gloria tonight. See a comment down there. We were in the Blues locker room earlier. They got a big boom box they're ready for. They're ready to blast it if they win game 2. Debbie asking, where's my Blues attire? Well, I'm covering the game. Debbie, I can't wear Blues stuff. A lot of Sharks fan. What do you guys think about this teal? I've seen more teal in the last 4 days than I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Bradley, what's my opinion? What do I think is going to happen? Well, I think the Blues are going to win tonight. I think they're going to split, but this is going to be a long series. Oops. It's going to be a long series. Let's say 6 games. I'll go Blues, I'm going to go Blues, but it's going to be a long series. The Sharks are, the Jets and Stars were good, but the Sharks are a team that could bring home the Stanley Cup. This is the real deal. The Blues and Sharks met in 2016 in the Western Conference Finals. Didn't go our way, obviously. Sharks ended up going to the Stanley Cup Finals, but this is going to be a long, hard-fought series. These teams, it's getting a little chippy at the end of last game. We might see that again. These guys know each other pretty well. Take another pass through here, and then I might head inside as the game's going on. Outdoor pep rally is pretty cool, though. Amber saying the Blues are going to choke. Well, they do have that reputation. Not this year, but historically, you're not wrong. All right, I think I keep losing. I keep going in and out. My connection's starting to get a little fuzzy, so I'm heading to the game. There we go, we're back. Make sure you follow us on all our social platforms. We'll be in the locker room tonight.